Alright guys, welcome to my channel. Let's go straight into cutting this top. Alright guys, so for us to cut our top, these are the measurements we're going to be using. We're going to be using a shoulder measurement of 17, chest measurement of 42. We're going to be using a full length of 32, alright, a sleeve length of 17, round of 12, okay, round of 13 rather. So without wasting time, let's fit into our let's apply our measurements and start the class. All right. So first, I'm going to show us a step-by-step method of cutting the center top. All right. So first, we are going to identify, or rather, cut out the front block. When we are done cutting the front block out, we'll now use it to get the back block. Then we'll apply our measurements. So we are going to check the width of this shirt. So the chest is 42. When you are cutting, you divide chest measurement by 4. So 42 by 4, you have 10.5. This is 10.5 here. We are going to add 2.5 inches allowance to serve as the seam allowance and the side vent allowance. So 10.5 plus 2.5, that gives you 13, right? So this is 13 here, okay? So mark this 13 in 3 places and join the points together so as to get a straight line. So these are 13 here. We're going to join these 3 points together. Mind you, what we are doing is we are getting the front block first. So after doing it, the next thing is to do what? To get our shoulder slant. When you are cutting, you slant the shoulder because the shoulder of a human being is not straight like this, it's slanted, all right? That's why you slant the shoulder. And for adults, you slant the shoulder by 4 inches. For children, 2.5 is fine, right? So I'm going to join this point, the beginning point here. Right. Now the next thing is to get the length of this top, right? We say the length is 32. So I'm going to start measuring at the center here. From here to here, the center is here. I'll start measuring and I'll get my 32, okay? So this is the length of the top, 32. Look at it right here, 32, okay? So guys, I'm not going to add any hemming allowance, and I will explain to you later why I'm not adding hemming allowance, but for sure, we're going to give the hemming allowance, not for me. So I'm going to join this line here. All right. So now we are done drafting the front block. We are going to remove it. So let's go ahead and remove it out. I'm punching outside my chalk so I can still line properly. So now that we're cutting our... All right, so now, and mind you, when cutting, you ensure that you fold your fabric into 2 and you cut on the bad face, all right? So this is the bad face of the fabric. So I'm going to bring in my front block here, okay? I'll keep it to take it at the top here first. Everything should be properly aligned. And I'm going to slant the back piece the same as I did the front, okay? You slant it this way. Slant it this way. I'll stop there. Let's see if I can do it. So, the next thing now, I'm going to push this front piece to come down, giving an allowance of 4 inches up here, right? Giving 4 inches of allowance up here. You must ensure that this is up to 4 inches. Let's confirm. This is not 4.5. Just leave it at 4.5 is okay. All right, so you see, we have left 4.5 inches here, or 4, any of it is fine. So what next? I'm going to fold in the back piece to come meet with the front piece and overlap. Look at where the front piece is stopping here. Hope you can see it clearly. The front block. So the back piece is coming to overlap this front block by half an inch. Can you see this? And mark the edge of the back piece as well. This is the edge, the back piece, overlapping the front block by what? By half an inch. All right. So at this point, we'll go ahead and apply our measurements. Mind you, this is where This line, follow it carefully. Where is of this an excess because of the folding. So now let's apply measurements. When you are cutting, you divide shoulder measurement by 2. So shoulder measurement is 17 divided by 2. We have what? 8.5. So from here, let's get our 8.5, right? We're going to add half-inch seam allowance. That becomes 9. All right. So it means we are going to and the next thing for us to do is to get the depth of our arm. All right. And how do we get the depth of our arm? We divide shoulder measurement by 2. So 17 here divided by 2, we have 18.5. All right. But we're not going to use this 18.5. If we use it, we're not going to use this 8.5 rather. 17 divided by 2, we give 8.5. We'll not use this 8.5 completely because if we use it, our arm will be too big. We're going to minus 1.5 inch from it. That brings us to what? To 7. All right. So 8.5 minus 1.5, or at least 1 inch. Minus 1.5, that brings us to 7. So it's 7 right here. Okay. It's 7. So the line we have here, we'll bring it down here. Okay. And get a straight line. Now, guys, we are covering our arm. Take note, please. We are covering our arm. So at this point here, we're now going to take our chest measurement on this line. All right. So the chest we said is 42 divided by 4. That's 10.5. So it's 10.5 here. Mark here. I'm going to add 1 inch seam allowance. All right. Next to that. The next thing for us to do now is to come up here by 2 inches. All right. And then come in by half or 3/4 inch. 3/4 inch there. Then we'll curve from here, right? This here. And then back to the shoulder. Don't see the back to the shoulder. Now guys, remember our arm, we said it was 8.5. When we divide 17 by 2, now minus 1.5 inch from it. So let's check and see if we can still get our 8.5. All right. This is where the chest measurement stops. Can you see this? We still have our 8.5, which is our arm size. So imagine we had used the 8.5 we got. This would have been giving us an arm of what? 11. That would have been too big. That was why after dividing my shoulder measurement by 2, I minus 1.5 inch inside. Hope it's clear. The next one is to get the what? The length of the side. We mark from the test line here. We'll come down by what? By 15 inches. All right. And from here down becomes our side bend. All right. Why am I using 15? We use 15 for adults, okay, so that if this side bend goes above 15, it will reveal the belt, okay. So you want to cover the belt. So for adult, the minimum you give it 15. You can take it down to 16, all right, but the minimum is 15. So from here, I'm going to apply a measurement. What you have here? You have 11.5. I'll still mark my 11.5 here. And with the help of the straight rule, I'm going to join these points together. Look at this. What next are we going to do is to get the neck. And for you to get the depth of your neck, you simply divide the shoulder measurement by 4. All right, so if I divide 17 by 4, I should be having 4.25. All right. So I'm not going to start measuring my 4.25 here. I will come in a bit about 2 inches from this beginning point here. Then I'll measure my 4.25. Then the wideness of it will be what? This 4.25 divided by 2 again. That will give me the wideness of my neck. So this is the wideness of the neck. So that is clear. You can go over it if you need. Understand? As you are watching, if you don't understand, you can go over it again. Everybody that is watching, don't understand. All right, so now we can go ahead and cut this out. Watch carefully and cutting. I'm not going to take out the back piece. So this is the front piece only and cutting. And guys, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please at this point you hit the subscribe button and you subscribe to my channel, right? So thank you for subscribing. So now watch carefully. I'm going to cut this here. I'm going to deepen the front piece by what? By half an inch. Just the front piece now. I'm deepening it by half an inch. Alright guys, so you can see this very simple and straightforward. Okay, alright guys, so quickly I told us I'm going to tell us why I didn't add hemming allowance when I was drafting pattern for the front block. You can see with the excess that came in from the back here, all right, that has given us an enough hemming allowance. You can see the whole length now is 35, why the ideal length for the top is 32. So that has given us enough hemming allowance because of this excess that we brought in from the back. That's why while cutting the front piece, I don't give hemming allowance. Thank you so much. Thank you. So for our yoke, how do we get our yoke? This is the back piece. You cut your yoke to the back piece. So this is our back piece here. Let's see it and get the yoke, right? So when cutting your yoke from the depth of, look at the neck here, right? From the depth of this neck here, once your yoke is up to 7 inches, okay. And if you measure here, let's see, this is up to 7 inches, okay, so that's fine. So go ahead and cut out the yoke. So guys, we are done with this. If you enjoy watching this video, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to this channel, turn your notification bell on, and expect more videos from me. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Welcome to my channel. Thank you.